Hello, beautiful souls, fellow star seeds and seekers of truth, knowledge, wisdom, and love. I'm Adam and I'm here to bring the total lunar eclipse message for the collective as well as each of the 13 signs from Aries to Pisces. Thank you all for being here once again, and woo, I can tell you right now, between this month and 6 months from now, a lot of things are going to change. So here we have for the Crow Blood Moon. It's going to be in Leo in the 10th house. Yes, the Crow Blood Moon in Leo in the 10th house. And it's highlighting reputation. So really, it's time to have fun, be playful, and focus more on your career and your public image. It's all about your reputation and your self-expression with your reputation. Let's get into this. And here it is. This will come out in the community section. You can read this post. I'm just going to give you a brief about it. So here we go. Today, March 13th, being Thursday, March 13th, we have the full Crow Blood Moon in Leo, and it's no ordinary lunation. It's a total lunar eclipse. It's in the 10th house of reputation, legacy, and career, amplified by magic of healing. Each one of the months has a certain magic to it. This month, for March, is the magic of healing. This is a moment of public transformation, a powerful reckoning, how you're perceived, what you've built, and what needs to be released to step into your true power. This will last about 6 months. So it's not just this month, it is 6 months down the road as well. Leo's energy demands authenticity, courage, and creative self-expression. With the eclipse in the mix, it's likely that something related to your career or public image will dramatically shift. Whether it's an unexpected opportunity, a long overdue ending, or a moment that forces you to stand fully in your truth. Stand in your truth and stand in your power. If you've been hiding, dimming your light, or clinging to outdated roles, this eclipse won't let you stay small. It's time to own your story, reclaim your power, and let go of limiting beliefs about your success and worthiness. This eclipse might bring up old wounds, needing healing around visibility, recognition, or even leadership. What parts of you have been afraid to shine? That is the question you need to ask yourself during this time. What parts of you have been afraid to shine? And there's some rituals here, if you're into that, for self-empowerment, courage, and ancestral healing. And they can be especially potent during this time. So any of you out there that are into that, this lunar eclipse is a special time for all of that. Especially releasing what no longer serves you or your highest and best. This eclipse is visible over North America, South America, and the western parts of Europe and Africa. And for all of us here in the US, we can see the eclipse starting at 11:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on today, March 13th. When the prenumbral phase begins, during which the moon travels through the Earth's penumbra, or the faint outer part of its shadow, according to NASA. The agency predicts the moon will complete all of the eclipse phases in just over 6 hours, and then will end around 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 14th, so literally from midnight to 6, so to speak, you'll have this opportunity to witness something so marvelous, the total lunar eclipse. And you don't need to have any special glasses or anything like that. It's not like the solar eclipse. It's just a lunar eclipse. The moon is awfully huge, and it's going to be a blood orange type color. So be looking out for that too. The crow blood moon, right? Wherever eclipses are tend to shake up the collective consciousness. So, once again, North America, South America, western parts of Europe, and Africa, there will be some things going in that direction, and you can see it could be something that's going to cause shaking and stirring. So take it however you want to take it. It could be fires, because the sign of Leo is a fire sign. Could also be volcanic eruptions, could be earthquakes in those areas. So be looking out for that. Also, because of the collective consciousness in those specific areas in Leo, this may trigger major shifts in leadership, celebrity scandals, or revelations about those in power, because their reputation is on the line. The reputation is going to be spotlighted. So remember that. On a broader level, this eclipse could awaken the collective desire for truth, justice, and authenticity, making it a turning point for those of us who are ready to step into leadership roles with courage and integrity. This eclipse might break illusions, reveal truths, and force a rebirth of our public identity. Let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the version of yourself that's been waiting to emerge. Deep inside of you, that version of you has been waiting to come out. Now is the time to let that person out. Let out the inner child. After all, we owe it to ourselves to finally stop dimming our light and begin to shine ever so bright. Now let's see you can read that part there, because that's actually, that post. So read that about the transits going on from morning until the evening. That's your opportunity to go to the community section and read all about it. Now let's get into the overall collective message we have here. Eagle. Eagle represents seeing things from a higher perspective, getting the bird's eye view of everything. So stepping back, zooming out, really seeing everything, that it's not so big. It's actually very small when you're able to see things from a higher perspective. And then we have here the almighty buck saying, lead the way. Light your own path. Now is your time to shine. Be the trailblazer, the pioneer. Light your own path. Lead the way. If you're tired of trying to follow some leader, step up and be your own leader. Lead the way. And then we have here heart home. And it's all about compassion during this time. So not just this month, but also the 6 months that are to follow. It's all about exercising the compassion. Your reputation is being spotlighted during this time, so exercise the compassion, right? Alright, so the collective message, once again, your emotions are attached to your inner child, and it's all about your reputation. Have fun with this. Make it a game if you have to. It is okay to play. Remember that. Alright, now for Aries, let's see what message is coming through for Aries. For the lunar eclipse, we have Uranus in Aquarius in the 9th house. So for you, Aries, I would say it's time to start thinking more innovatively, introspectively, and non-traditionally, and focus more on your social groups, your friendship circles, and the philosophy that you guys can all come up with, because the 9th house, that house of spirituality, philosophy, higher education, your own personal beliefs, also the trips and the spiritual journeys could also be some deep introspection or innovation that you're going to find through your foreign affairs, meeting with people from different countries, different cultures, and really tuning into that. Like the non-traditional way of thinking, a more futuristic way of thinking for you during this time, Aries, not just for the month of March, but all the way 6 months down the road, getting innovative, getting introspective, but also taking it another step and becoming more like a psychic scientist when it comes to your trips and your spiritual journeys, even your super conscious mind. It's the universal mindset, and it's being amplified by Uranus, the giver of the psychic gifts, and Aquarius, the psychic scientist. So your psychic abilities might be at an all-time high for you during this time, Aries, and it's totally okay because that's just how it is. Seeing things from a higher perspective, leading the way, and exercising compassion, as you see here in the cards for the collective, as well as you, Aries. All right, now Taurus, let's see what's going on for you. For you, Taurus, it's more about Venus in Libra in the first house. So it's what you love and value, really, truly what you love and value, and finding balance. Are you doing what you truly love and value in this life? Because Libra's all about balance, all about art, diplomacy. And then the first house, the natural house of Aries, is all about you, Taurus. It's all about the self. It's your persona. It's your outlook on life. That's what it's all about for you during this month, 6 months down the road. So what is it that you truly love and value? And are you really taking that time, that little bit of me time, carving it out for yourself so you can work more on the self-love and even the self-discipline? All right, now for Gemini, let's see what Gemini is here. Gemini, for you, it's Neptune in Leo in the first house. So it's more tapping into your dreams, your hopes, your inspirations, and really tuning into the inner child, the childlike wonder, the playfulness, the creativity, the imagination. And it's also about you, Gemini. It's all about you in the first house, the house of self, the identity of self, your outlook on life. Are you having fun? Are you fulfilling your dreams and your fantasies during this time, Gemini? Ask yourself that question. Really work towards what you are passionate about, exercising the imagination and the creativity at this time, and also stepping up and being a leader. If you yourself are not happy with the leaders that you find in your reality, step up and be the leader yourself. All right, now Cancer, let's see what Cancer has here. Cancer, for you, it's a Venus in Taurus in the second house. So it all lines up for you, Cancer, because Cancer, the nurturing mother, it's all about what you truly love and value and bringing structure and stability and security, because that's what Taurus is all about. Also the finer things in life, the good mood, food, all that good stuff. And your personal values, which is the natural house of Taurus. Venus being the natural ruler of Taurus. So it all lines up, and it's more about tuning into what you love and value that's going to give you that safety, that's going to give you that sense of security and stability when it comes to your personal resources, your earning ability, and stuff like that, Cancer. So tune into that and really start to ponder on what makes you feel so secure in this life. Not just for now, but 6 months down the road as well. It's going to be something that you're really going to tune into. All right, now Leo. It's all about you, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you, Leo. Leo, for you, it's Uranus. Uranus, the psychic gift giver, the talents, the skills, the innovator, the unpredictable happenings. And then Scorpio, the deeply emotional, intuitive, also very investigative. And then the fifth house is your natural house, Leo. That is where you feel right at home. So that's your creativity, your imagination, your childlike wonder, even getting in touch with your inner child or even with children. And then there's also the leisurely activity, the sports, the amusement. So finding those innovative, introspective ways, really tuning into that deep investigative work when it comes to your creativity at this time, Leo. But not just this month, also 6 months down the road with the magic of healing. So, healing those wounds, those deep inflictions, so you can finally get more in touch with your inner child at this time. All right, now, Virgo, let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. Virgo the maiden. Okay, Virgo. North Node, Taurus, 11th house. So North Node is always about what you truly desire. It's your soul path. And then, of course, Taurus is that stability, that security, even planning. And then the 11th house, the house of future thinking, the house of humanity, the house of the we collective, the house of goals. So planning your goals and really tuning into what your soul path is during this time, and working and hitting every milestone you can towards the ultimate goal. Also working with your friendship circles and the social groups you find yourself in, finding more stability when it comes to those groups. Like, are you feeling accepted, and are you happy where you are? Or do you need another group to find that's going to bring you that stability and that security at this time? And you can seeing from the higher perspective, you're able to get the bird's eye view of everything going on and lead the way if you feel the need, and do it with compassion. Make it like a heart home. All right. Libra, let's see what's going for you here, Libra, for this month of March. Also, 6 months down the road, Libra, what do we have here? Neptune. It's all about the dreaming. It's all about the hopes, the inspirations. And then we have Cancer, the nurturing mother. So are you nurturing yourself enough during this time, Libra? It's time to do this. You gotta nurture yourself first and foremost before you could even try to nurture others. And then it's also about getting in touch with your inner child, because the 5th house is the house of creativity, imagination, children, leisurely activity, romance, you name it. Have fun. Hey, take yourself out on a date if you have to, Libra. It is okay. Whatever's going to bring you that nurturing and that nourishment at this time, but not just this month, but also 6 months down the road. Find very creative ways to bring that nurturing and nourishment to yourself, and be very imaginative. You can, meditate and tune in to the non-ordinary realm, where you're going to find waterfalls and lagoons and amazing animals that you have always wanted to see. It's there. It's in your mind's eye. Use your imagination at this time, Libra. I encourage you for this month and 6 months down the road to really tune into that, your hopes and your inspirations that are going to bring you nurturing and nourishment, and be very creative. Creativity should be your utmost focus during this time and 6 months from now. All right, now Scorpio. Good old Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, we have here Mars taking action. It's about taking action. And you can see here, your sign is Scorpio. There it is, Scorpio. So it's the deep emotions, it's the intuition, it's the investigation. And it happens to do with your goals, your friendship circles, even your social groups. So tuning into that, taking that initiative, really investigating these social groups you find yourself in, investigating your friendship circles, really tuning into, are they bringing you that compassion that you seek? Are they allowing you the opportunity to step up and be a leader and light your own path if you have to? Are they allowing you to see the overall picture, get the bird's eye view, overlooking it all? Taking that action, being a pioneer if you have to, really investigating the situations, even the futuristic and humanitarian projects that are going on. Tune into that during this time, Scorpio, but not just this time, also 6 months down the road. Now we go to Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, the keeper of the esoteric wisdom, the serpent bearer. Ophiuchus, the sun in Leo in the third house. So Ophiuchus, the sun, your personality, your vitality, it's the way you shine to others. And Leo, being that leader, stepping up with inspiration and charisma, also using your creativity and imagination. And this is in the third house, the house of correspondence, whether you're at the gym, whether you're grocery shopping, whether you're visiting with your relatives or even your siblings. At this time, Ophiuchus, it's time to bring that inspiration to others that you correspond with, networking, negotiations, you name it. Have fun, laugh, play. It is your time for sure, Ophiuchus, to step up and light your own path. Now we go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what do we have for you? Mercury in Leo in the 9th house. Sagittarius, it's all about communication for you at this time. Communicating what you're passionate about, your hopes, your inspiration, your creativity, your imagination, getting in touch with the inner child, but also really tuning in as you take your trips and your spiritual journeys, as you expand your conscious mind, as you tune into your own philosophies of life, as you exercise your own personal beliefs and tap into the universal mindset at this time, Sagittarius, to light your own path if you have to see everything from a higher perspective and do everything with a heart full of compassion, especially compassion towards foreigners, especially compassion towards any other cultures, and really communicate at this time what inspires you, because more than likely it could inspire others as well. So take this time to be the adventurer that you are, to be the optimistic one, and show inspiration to others. Not just for this month, but also 6 months down the road. All right, Sagittarius, now let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, what do we have here? We got the sun in Taurus in the 4th house. So Capricorn, for you, I would say your personality to have more security, stability, but also planning when it comes to your home and family life, Capricorn. So step up, take the lead, see things from the bird's eye view, exercise compassion with your home and family life, bring that structure, bring that stability, and get charged by the sun to do it all. All right, now we move to Aquarius. Aquarius, we have here Pluto in Leo in the 7th house. So for you, Aquarius, I'd say transformational experiences when it comes to using your imagination, your inspiration, getting in touch with your inner child. But it's not just for you, it's also for partners or even a marriage partner, your spouse, even your own shadow, tapping into your own shadow in a more creative and imaginative way. The transformation that is going on for you and other, because it's in the 7th house, the house of self and other. Not others, but other. So partnerships, marriage, also your own shadow. So tune into this, Aquarius. The deep transformative experiences that could happen between now and 6 months down the road. And find inspiration and creativity and use your imagination as you journey with yourself and other during this time. And now, Pisces. What do we have for you, Pisces? We have Venus in Capricorn in the 10th house. So Venus is all about what you truly love and value. Tune into that, Pisces. What is it that you love more than anything else? What is it that you value more than anything else? And really finding structure and discipline and being ambitious towards your career. towards your reputation, because this is the 10th house. This is where the moon is shining and where it's illuminating. It's illuminating the 10th house. It's all about the career, the public image, the reputation at this time. Finding structure and stability in your career and your public image, and really what you truly love and value about bringing structure to your reputation. All right, Pisces. Also, you do pretty good at it, but just another reminder to do it with compassion. Whatever you're going to do in this life, do it with compassion, the heart home, and then really see things from the higher perspective. And don't be afraid to shine your light. It's not any time anymore to dim the light. It's time to shine. Not just for you, but for everyone out there. It is okay to shine. All right, so this is the overall message, as well as the message for all 13 signs for this Crow Blood Moon. Total lunar eclipse happening today, March 13th. And like I said, if you want to know more, go ahead and go to the community section and read that post. It'll be out at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the same time this video will be released. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you during the solar eclipse, which will be March 29th, coming soon. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you then.